What if the harder you try to stop anxiety, the stronger it becomes? Think about that for a moment. How many times have you told yourself, stop worrying, calm down, just relax? And yet, the thoughts keep coming back. The tension remains. And anxiety seems to return when you least expect it. Maybe before an important meeting, before going to sleep, or even during moments when everything appears to be fine. If you've experienced that, you're not alone. Millions of people struggle with the same cycle every day. They want to feel calm, they want to stop overthinking, they want to enjoy life without constantly worrying about what might happen next. But the more they try to fight anxiety, the more frustrated they become. And that's because one of the biggest misconceptions about anxiety is the belief that it must be completely eliminated. Many people spend years trying to get rid of anxiety, trying to suppress uncomfortable thoughts, trying to force themselves to relax, trying to control every feeling. But what if the problem isn't anxiety itself? What if the real problem is the way we've been taught to respond to it? Anxiety is not a flaw, it is not a sign of weakness, and it is not proof that something is wrong with you. In fact, anxiety is a natural survival response. For thousands of years, it helped human beings stay alive. It helped our ancestors detect danger and react quickly when their survival depended on it. The challenge is that while the world has changed dramatically, the human brain has not changed very much. Today, many of the threats we face are no longer physical, they're psychological. Work pressure, financial concerns, health worries, relationship problems, and uncertainty about the future. Your brain often reacts to these modern challenges in the same way it would react to a physical threat, and that can keep your mind and body trapped in a constant state of alertness. Even when there is no immediate danger present, this can lead to racing thoughts, poor sleep, difficulty concentrating, muscle tension, and that constant feeling that something might go wrong. But there is a problem with the way most people try to deal with anxiety. The problem is that most people try to fight anxiety directly. They try to force themselves to relax. They try to stop worrying. They try to control every uncomfortable thought and feeling. But the mind doesn't always work that way. In fact, the more attention we give to anxiety, the more important it appears to the brain. And the more important it appears, the stronger it often feels. This is one reason anxiety can seem so persistent. Not because you are weak, not because you lack willpower, and certainly not because you're broken. The truth is much simpler. Your mind is trying to protect you. The challenge is that it may be using an outdated strategy for modern problems. The good news is that the brain can learn new patterns. Just as anxiety can become a habit, calmness can become a habit too. This is why techniques such as mindfulness, relaxation training, emotional regulation, and self-hypnosis have helped millions of people around the world. These approaches are not about eliminating anxiety overnight. They're not about suppressing emotions, and they are not about pretending that life's challenges don't exist. Instead, they help us develop a healthier relationship with our thoughts, emotions, and stress responses. Over time, this can reduce the intensity of anxiety and help us feel more balanced, more focused, and more resilient. One of the most important things to understand is that progress doesn't come from fighting your mind. It comes from learning how your mind actually works. When you understand the mechanisms behind anxiety, you begin to see that many of your reactions are normal. And once you understand them, you can begin to change them. That's one of the goals of this channel. Here on Mind Transformation channel, we'll explore practical strategies to help you better understand anxiety, reduce stress, improve sleep, strengthen emotional resilience, and develop a calmer, more balanced mind. We'll also explore self-hypnosis and other evidence-informed tools that can help support positive emotional change. If you've been searching for answers, you're in the right place. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.